The former mayor of Berlin once famously described this city as arm aber sexy, poor but sexy. And while Berlin has become a global tech hub and a real estate hotspot since then, that gritty, defiant, and unapologetically creative soul remains. Berlin isn't a pretty city in the way Paris or Prague are. It's a city that has been broken, divided, and rebuilt, not once, but many times. It's a place where a 19th century cathedral sits next to a brutalist concrete tower, and where a former Nazi bunker now houses one of the world's most exclusive private art collections. Today we are spending 15 minutes in the German capital. We'll walk the path of the Berlin Wall, explore the world-class museums of the Spree River, dive into the legendary nightlife, and find out why this city is the heartbeat of modern Europe. Whether you're here for the history, the techno, or the world's best Döner Kebab, Berlin has a way of staying with you long after you leave. Let's head into the gray city that is anything but boring. We start at the ultimate symbol of the city, the Brandenburg Gate. Built in 1791, it has seen everything. It was a gate of peace, a backdrop for Nazi parades, a symbol of a divided city during the Cold War, and finally, the site where thousands celebrated the fall of the wall in 1989. Standing under the quadriga, the chariot pulled by 4 horses, you can feel the weight of German history. Just a 5-minute walk from here is the memorial to the murdered Jews of Europe. It's a vast labyrinthine grid of 2,711 concrete slabs. As you walk deeper into the memorial, the ground slopes down and the slabs rise above your head, creating a disorienting, somber atmosphere. It's a powerful testament to the city's commitment to never forgetting its darkest chapters. But you can't talk about Berlin without talking about the wall. For 28 years, this city was literally split in two. Today, the best place to see it is the East Side Gallery. This is a 1.3-kilometer stretch of the original wall covered in over 100 murals by artists from all over the world. The most famous, of course, is the brotherly kiss between Brezhnev and Honecker. If you want a more authentic and less touristy wall experience, visit the Berlin Wall Memorial at Bernauer Straße. It's an open-air exhibition that shows you exactly how the Death Strip looked, including the guard towers and the multi-layered fortifications. Berlin isn't all concrete and graffiti. In the middle of the Spree River sits Museum Island, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It's a cluster of 5 world-renowned museums that house treasures spanning 6,000 years of human history.
The Kronjuwel is often considered the Pergamon Museum, though note it's currently undergoing massive renovations, so always check the latest status. Even if you can't go inside, the island itself is a masterpiece of 19th century Prussian architecture.
Right next door is the Berliner Dom, Berlin Cathedral. With its massive turquoise dome and intricate gold interior, it's one of the most beautiful churches in the country. You don't have to pay to go inside the museums to enjoy the vibe. The Lustgarten Park in front of the cathedral is a perfect spot for people watching while listening to the buskers who play classical music in the square. It's one of the few places in Berlin that feels truly imperial. To find the real soul of Berlin, you have to leave the city center, or Mitte, and head to the Kieze, or neighborhoods. First, there's Kreuzberg, often called Exberg by locals. This was the heart of the punk and squatter movement in the 80s, and it's where Berlin's huge Turkish community is centered. It's raw, colorful, and smells like amazing street food. Walk along the Landwehr Canal, visit the Markthalle 9 for some local produce, or just get lost in the street art around Cottbusser Tor.
On the flip side is Prenzlauer Berg. Once a crumbling East German neighborhood, it's now the epitome of gentrified cool. Think tree-lined streets, organic cafes, and independent boutiques. Every Sunday, everyone flocks to Mauer Park. It's famous for its massive flea market, but the real highlight is the Bear Pit Karaoke. Thousands of people gather in a natural stone amphitheater to watch brave strangers sing their hearts out. It's pure, chaotic, joyful Berlin.
One thing that surprises first-time visitors is how green Berlin is. Nearly 1/3 of the city is made up of forests, parks, and gardens. The Tiergarten is Berlin's answer to Central Park. It was once a royal hunting ground, but today it's a massive green lung in the center of the city. You can walk from the Brandenburg Gate all the way to the Victory Column, Siegessäule. If you're feeling fit, climb the 285 steps to the top for one of the best views of the city. But for something uniquely Berlin, you have to visit Tempelhofer Feld. This was once one of the busiest airports in Europe and the site of the legendary Berlin Airlift. When it closed in 2008, the city didn't turn it into condos, they turned it into a public park. Imagine a park the size of Monaco, where the runways are still intact. You'll see people wind skating, cycling, and even gardening in urban community plots where planes used to taxi. It's a symbol of Berlin's commitment to public space and freedom. You can't visit Berlin without talking about two things: the food and the clubs. First, the food. You have to try currywurst, a steamed, then fried pork sausage topped with curry ketchup. It's the ultimate Berlin comfort food. But the real dish of Berlin is the Döner Kebab. Brought here by Turkish immigrants, it's been perfected in Berlin.
If you're willing to wait, Mustafa's Gemüse Kebab is world famous. But honestly, almost any imbis with a line of locals will serve you a life-changing wrap for under 10 euros.
And then there's the night. Berlin is the techno capital of the world. Clubs like Berghain, Tresor, and Sisyphos aren't just dance floors, they are temples of sound. Berlin's club scene has a strict no photos policy and a notoriously difficult door policy. If you want to get in, don't show up in a large group, don't be drunk in line, and wear black, not because it's a rule, but because it's the unofficial uniform. Even if you aren't a techno fan, the nightlife in Friedrichshain and Neukölln offers some of the most diverse and welcoming bars in the world. Before you head out to explore, a few things to help you blend in. Cash is king. Even in 2025, many small cafes and bars in Berlin still prefer cash. Always keep some euros on you. Die Späti, short for Spätkauf, these are late-night convenience stores. They are the social hubs of Berlin neighborhoods. Grab a Wegbier, a beer for the walk, and sit on the benches outside. Transport. The S-Bahn and U-Bahn are incredible. Don't bother with taxis. Just make sure to validate your ticket in the little yellow or red boxes on the platform. Berlin is a city that doesn't care if you like it. It doesn't try to impress you with polish. Instead, it invites you to be exactly who you are. It's a place of radical freedom, deep history, and constant change. Thanks for joining us in Berlin. Are you a fan of the history, the art, or the nightlife? Let us know your favorite Berlin memory in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the world's most fascinating cities. Until next time, tschüss!